It breaks my heart to see so many people BSing themselves about their health and their fitness results and what this is going to mean for their longevity and for getting older in a safe and effective way. Your exercise prescription is absolutely critical in building health and building the health of the heart muscle and of the muscles that make up the lungs, in improving your circulatory system and certainly your metabolism, your immune system, your bone health, your joint health, your mobility, and every other component of your physiology. It really all comes down to the right exercise, the right lifestyle, and of course, the right nutrition. Now, let me tell you why so many people are BSing themselves. They're going to, for example, a CrossFit class or to a yoga class or a bar class or something like that. And they're feeling like they're really making great strides week after week, that they're giving the body what it needs because they have this routine. But the problem is that routine is not designed for them, and it's usually not progressive. If it is progressive, it's usually very little only. And I'll explain to you what I mean. So let's say that you have 7 pounds of excess unhealthy body fat on your body. And let's say that you want your leg muscles to increase in strength. Okay, those two goals both require some very deep particulars to them. The leg muscles, first we have to look for compensatory movements where those particular muscle fibers are not really doing their job and other muscle fibers are trying to. We need to put together a path of correction for that kind of compensatory movement. And then we also need to give the right intensity and the right duration to the muscles that we're trying to grow. And usually that intensity starts, depending on your medical history, around 50 or 60% of your one repetition max, meaning of that particular muscle's strength capacity, like the most ability that it has. We generally need to start around 50 or 60% of that, and then slowly, gradually work our way up week after week. Now, working your way up might mean the intensity keeps coming up. In some cases, the intensity stays where it is for an extended period of time, but we increase the duration. We get into more repetition, potentially more total sets of action. There's all kinds of clinical exercise science principles that really need to go in to giving you the best workouts that are progressive and making the best use of your time. Now, when people go to a class, they're not doing any of this. You know, the weight selection and the duration selection, that is all up to the instructor. The instructor, of course, has a given amount of time for everybody, and they're serving the entire public. You might have 20, 30, 40 people in that class. And generally, the instructor wouldn't really even know one on one how to cater to you in the first place. So you end up not getting those clinical variables that you need to make the most out of each workout. Now, so far, I've only been talking about getting the most results. Let's talk about safety profile. I cannot even begin to tell you, as a corrective exercise specialist, how many little tweaks and changes need to be made to pretty much every single exercise given the particular person's postural deficits, muscle imbalances, joint abnormalities, et cetera, et cetera. Even things like your limb length, like how long a certain limb is, or your torso, how long your torso is as compared to your other limbs. You have to look at all these different factors to really come up with what's going to make the most sense in maximizing safety and at the same time maximizing efficiency of your workout. Now, most people will put in 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a week into their exercises, and they're getting results that really could be achieved in 30 or 40 minutes, honestly. They have so many different exercises there that are not hitting the sweet spot that's really going to improve musculature or burn body fat or improve joint abnormalities, et cetera, et cetera. They have a lot of workouts that, yeah, they're feeling some sweat buildup, and yeah, they're feeling their heart pounding, which is great. And yeah, they're feeling good overall. They might have some endorphins happening. But at the end of the day, they're not actually really achieving the results that they want in the short amount of time that it should take to make happen. And this is where so many people are going wrong. So, everybody, I want you to know your exercise prescription should be an important thing. I want you to be able to put one together and really follow it well week after week and not leave so many opportunities on the table and not decrease the safety profile where you're running more risk of injury over time, like so many people get from exercise. So if you want to learn more, if you want to find out what your personalized needs are, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and reach out to me. Normally, meeting with me over Zoom for me to give you a structural integrity test and to go through your health and fitness profile, it normally costs well over $100. Right now, I'm offering this to you absolutely free. This is going to be your chance to meet with me, for me to have you go through some certain movement patterns. We're going to talk a lot about lifestyle. We're going to talk about what feels good, what hurts, what do you like, what do you not like. and start to put together a really good starting point for your fitness progression. Go ahead and click down below to get onto my calendar now. I'm probably going to be filling up in these next couple of weeks, so I would jump on today. Let's get you scheduled and start getting some solutions for you right away. I'm already looking forward to your health and your fitness success.